Alright, this is just going to be a quick video how to change the oil in the 05, 06 Corolla XRS or a Matrix XR or XRS. Probably the same for the other Corollas of similar years. This has the 1.8 2ZZ engine. I think the base Corollas have the 1.8 1ZZ engine. Just a guess, but probably the same shit. Get your drain thing under here. I'll move it out of the way to get started on this bolt. Now you can take the oil filter off first or drain the oil first, it doesn't matter. I usually drain the oil first. There it goes. Don't burn yourself on the oil. Not too hot that you burn your hands. Right now I'm at full operating temperature, so it's going to be kind of hot. Yeah, that burns a little. So just be careful and don't burn the shit out of yourself. So hopefully you can see the oil draining. Oil filter's right up here, right in front of the oil pan. This one might be on too. Try both ends. And it's really hot. Fuck. That bitch ain't coming off. So this is where your oil filter wrench would come in. Throw it around it so you can get it off. I don't have one. And this car needs to be driven in about a half an hour by my girlfriend. And I gotta go to work in the other car. So I would ram a screwdriver through this to get it out. I know that's really redneck, but sometimes it's what you gotta do when you don't have the right tools. Which I should probably just go spend a couple dollars and get one of the damn wrenches. But for this oil change, because she needs a car in a half hour, and I can't risk running a screwdriver and poking a hole through that damn thing and possibly still not getting it off, making the car undrivable, I'm gonna fucking leave it on there for now, and I'll change the oil filter on the next oil change. So get the bolt back in there. Push this bastard out of the way. There's a better view of that. Now generally wipe away the excess oil. That way when you're all done you can check for leaks and shit like that. Same thing with your oil filter, it'll be dripping down the pan. Like to wipe it all off, get it cleaned up. That way I can check it later and make sure I don't have any leaks. Alright. I'm gonna fill her up. Let me go get my funnel. Alright, just on a side note, you kind of got to pour the oil in these slowly because of this right there. It's not just a big open hole where you can just pour as fast as you want. If you get the pouring too fast in this, I've done it, the oil will start overflowing and go all over your engine. So don't pour too fast when you do it on this car because it's got that damn thing in the way. I use 5 weight 30 full synthetic. You can use 10 weight in this car also, but not in the winter when it's really cold if you live up north like I do. So I just use 5 weight 30 all year round. A little better fuel mileage that way also. Let's see if I can do this. I'll just pour it in slow like that so it doesn't overflow. With the filter change, You want to start with about 4.5 quarts. That's what the manual calls for, without the filter change, somewhere around 4. So I'm finished putting oil in it, cap it off. Alright, so you want to start it and let it run. I'll let it run for 20-30 seconds. I wouldn't rev the shit out of it, but I like giving it a little gas, get the oil through the system. And you want to start it like this and get it ran through the system. That way you can check your oil level and it'll be an accurate read. Then you want to give it about a minute or two for all the oil to drain back down in the oil pan so you can check your oil level. Alright, make sure the car's level when you do this. Here's your oil dipstick. Pull it out, wipe it off so it's clean. Stick it back in. Wait a sec. Pull it out. And gives you your oil level. Turn it around, see where it's at. I don't know if you can see, that's about halfway between those two marks. That's full. That's add more oil. It's about right there. When you got fresh oil, it's kind of hard to see. So you can wipe it off and do it a couple times if you have to. Right about halfway. So that's fine. But I'll add some oil to bring it up to full. That should be good. I gave it a minute to run down, but it usually runs down pretty quick. Now it's about 4/5 of the way up. About right there. So that's good enough. So it'll still take another 20 or 30 seconds for every little drop to drain back down in the oil pan anyway, so the level is likely to rise a little higher than that because I didn't wait. Yeah.